Have you ever met someone who remembers everything? I mean, they can tell you the exact words from a conversation last year or recall a tiny detail you forgot weeks ago. We all forget what we had for lunch, but for these people, it's like their brain is a super sharp filing cabinet. It makes you wonder if they just got a special brain at birth, right? Well, here is a fantastic secret. Way back in time, the ancient samurai had memories that were almost impossibly sharp. They could memorize whole battle plans, long poems, and complex strategies, sometimes all at once. They didn't have this great memory because they were lucky. They trained their minds on purpose, just like they trained their bodies for fighting. We always picture the samurai with their shiny swords and strong armor, but what most people miss is that they were also masters of their own minds. Being mentally disciplined was just as important as being physically skilled. They had to remember the layout of enemy camps, the precise orders from their masters, and old teachings passed down for ages. Forgetting a single thing could literally cost them their lives in that world. So, how did they do it? And can we actually learn their secrets today? Let me tell you a true story that shows just how powerful their memory could be. It was in the late 1500s, during a really tough war campaign in the mountains of Kai province. There was a samurai named Takeda Nobushige, who was the younger brother of the famous warlord Takeda Shingen. One dark night, right before a huge battle, Nobushige listened to a scout describe the enemy's hidden position. He heard it only one time. No maps, no drawings, just words spoken by the dim light of a fire. The next day, their army fell into an ambush and everything turned into chaos. But Nobushige didn't get scared. He quickly took charge of a small group of men and led them straight through a secret mountain pass. He had only heard about this route once and no one else knew where it was, but he remembered every single turn and every bump in the path, all from that one spoken report. That one amazing action saved his soldiers and turned what looked like a crushing defeat into a surprise victory. That wasn't just luck, that was a deeply trained memory, sharp enough to change the entire war. It turns out the samurai didn't just cram things into their brains like we do for a test. They used special methods from ancient Zen practices, things like simple pictures in their minds and focusing on rhythm. These helped them lock information deep inside their brains. They weren't just random tricks. They were daily practices that trained their memory like a muscle you build up in the gym. Modern scientists are only now realizing that these old ways were actually super advanced. So what were these techniques and how can you use them to make your own brain stronger, whether it's for school, work, or just remembering names at a party? Let's look at them one by one. 1. Kuwaeru no, the power of feeling. The samurai believed that remembering wasn't only a mind thing, it was a heart thing too. They called this Kuwaeru no, which means the method of absorbing through emotion. Instead of trying to memorize boring facts, they linked powerful feelings to the knowledge. A strategy for battle wasn't super glue for steps, it was the difference between life and death. A poem wasn't just words, it was about deep honor or a great loss. When something made them feel something, it stuck in their memory as if it were carved into a rock. Modern science agrees. Emotion is like super glue for your memory. Your brain holds on to things that feel intense. So the next time you need to remember something big, don't just repeat it, connect it to a feeling or a personal story. 2. Shinpo, the art of doing it every day. The samurai also used something called shinpo, which just means continuous practice. The samurai didn't just try to remember things in a flash. They built their memory slowly over time, the same way they practiced their sword moves. Day after day, they would repeat their teachings, their rituals, and their battle plans until their minds were just as sharp as their blades. They didn't wait until the fight started to prepare. They practiced everything, all the time, so the knowledge became like a second nature. Science tells us the exact same thing. Repeating things often, with breaks in between, is the best way to make your memory strong. It's not about stuffing your brain all at once. It's about steady, focused work every day. Make it a habit. Look over, repeat, and strengthen what you want to keep. 3. Chikaku, the focus of now. The samurai also used something called chikaku, which means having a very high awareness. They believed that to truly remember, you have to be completely present right now. A samurai didn't just hear the world around him, he felt it. They trained themselves to notice the smallest things, like a slight change in the wind or the quietest sound. By making their awareness so sharp, their whole mind became a powerful camera, helping them remember everything with crystal clarity. Modern science backs this up. When you are fully focused on what you are doing, your brain holds on to much more information. So instead of going through life on autopilot, try to be totally present in everything you do. Listen better, watch things more closely. The more you practice being aware, the more your mind learns to remember. 4. Genbuku. Seeing it in your head. Finally, the samurai used genbuku, which is the art of creating pictures in your mind. They didn't just memorize facts, they imagined every detail. Before a battle, they would play a movie in their head of every single move, every plan, and even how they would draw their sword. This kind of mental practice makes memory stronger because your brain can't really tell the difference between something that happened in real life and something you pictured very clearly. By visualizing an event in full detail, the samurai could burn it into their memory as if they had already lived through it. Scientists agree that imagining things strongly lights up the same parts of your brain as doing them for real. So when you need to remember something big, try to picture it in your mind. Imagine every step, from the beginning to the end, and watch it like a movie. It'll make the memory so much brighter and easier to find later. So what is the big lesson here for you and me? The samurai weren't born with super memory. They built it up through focused effort, emotion, and daily discipline. And the great news is that you can do the very same thing. These ancient ways aren't just old tales. They are practical tools you can use right now to make your own memory and brain power better. Start by trying Kuwaeru Noho. Link what you need to remember to a feeling that matters. Then commit to Shinpo with practice every day. Be more present with Chikaku, sharpening your awareness of your world. And finally, use Genbuku. See what you need to recall in vibrant pictures in your mind. With a little time, your memory can become as sharp as a samurai's blade. Are you ready to try these steps and see the full potential of your mind? Remember, just like the samurai, it's all about focused, consistent work.